up now! Stand up! Stand up!
EMS is safe. Air care is going to go ahead and fly whenever any unit's going to arrive.
Welcome back to Crime Rage Teller. Today, we share a story of unthinkable horror, a crime that shattered a family and left a community in mourning. In the small, tight-knit community of Claremont County, Ohio, a father committed an act so heinous that it defies comprehension. On June 15, 2023, Chad Doerman gunned down his 3 young sons in a tragic incident that has left scars on all who knew them. After over a year of court developments and a ruling that excluded his alleged confession, Chad Doerman, at 32 years old, pleaded guilty to 3 counts of aggravated murder, 1 for each of his sons: 7-year-old Clayton, 4-year-old Hunter, and 3-year-old Chase. He also pleaded guilty to 2 counts of felonious assault. Judge Richard Ferenc, in response to the plea deal, stated that Doerman would no longer face the death penalty. Instead, he is likely to spend the rest of his life in prison without the possibility of parole. The day of the crime started as any other, but by 4:15 p.m., the tranquility of Laurel Lindale Road in Monroe Township was shattered by a chilling 911 call reporting a shooting. Responding officers found Doerman outside his home, a rifle by his side. He was immediately taken into custody and later admitted to the unimaginable killing his 3 sons. The details of that day are haunting. Doerman, who had been contemplating this horrific act for months, returned home early from work. He picked up a Bible, wandering the houses and mumbling, "Chad knows what's right." His wife, alarmed and frightened, tried to intervene, but Doerman dismissed her concerns as a joke. Later, Doerman lay down in the bedroom with his wife and children, but the calm was deceptive. He soon got up, retrieved a rifle, and shot his first son. The mother, in a desperate attempt to save her children, yelled for them to run. The boys' sister witnessed the first shots and tried to save her brothers, but Doerman's rampage continued. He chased and shot the boys one by one, showing no mercy. The young girl, in a brave but futile attempt to protect her sibling, ran towards safety but was caught by Doerman. Despite a malfunctioning rifle, the terror didn't end there. Doerman bit his wife as she tried to shield their children, ultimately shooting their 3rd son in the head. After the brutal execution of his children, Doerman sat on the side stoop of his house, emotionless, as his wife desperately tried to save their lifeless bodies. 9 shots had been fired in total, each one a mark of unfathomable cruelty. The investigation revealed a disturbing prelude to the crime. Doerman had been plagued by thoughts of killing his son since October. He confessed to the weight of these thoughts, admitting he hadn't slept for days leading up to the murders. The court proceedings were tumultuous. A ruling in March excluded Doerman's confession due to violations of his Miranda rights. This pivotal moment complicated the prosecution's case. However, Doerman's guilty plea brought some resolution, though it could never undo the loss. In a bid to avoid the death penalty, Doerman's defense cited severe mental illness at the time of the crime. While experts agreed on his mental state, they differed on whether he understood the wrongfulness of his actions. Today, we remember Clayton, Hunter, and Chase, 3 innocent lives taken too soon. Their tragic deaths serve as a stark reminder of the darkness that can lurk within the human soul. Let us honor their memory by holding our loved ones close and cherishing every precious moment we have. Thank you for joining us as we recount this heartbreaking story. If you found this content compelling, please like, subscribe for more updates and in-depth coverage on important stories. I'm Rage Teller.